Now, all aboard! The ship's about to set sail! You'd better be armed to the teeth. Mainland's no easy place to get by. If you're not careful, you could get surrounded by a bunch of Ungoliants. Never keep your guard down, even at an oasis. Also goes for dungeons too, of course. Keep your eye out when you're trading precious items. Unless you want to get outright conned, that is. A hard-thumping adventure awaits us, you know. Still, life isn't always cold. You never know. Perhaps you'll get to meet a special soul. Always remember the days you fought together. Those fierce old days. And more than anything, that we, once again, come together anew to start a thrilling adventure. Hey, you there! Welcome. Now, enjoy your voyage. From now, till the end of days.
Players should familiarize themselves to Lineage W game screen UI to enjoy exploring Aden. Game screen UI can be divided into 4 sections. First, character status, quest, and party information. Next, store, inventory, menu button, and minimap. Next, movement key, quick setting, and EXP info. Last but not least, attack, auto hunting, and quick slot area. From character status info on the top left corner, players can see information on level, propensity, physical magical defense, HP, MP, and buff status. Propensity is a number that represents a character's tendency between good and evil. All players begin at the neutral stage when characters are created. Hunting monsters elevates the propensity figure to the lawful status. Causing deaths to other players lowers the propensity figure to the chaotic status. Players must be aware of their propensity as rewards and penalties changes accordingly. Status info provides detailed information on stats and equipments of the character. Level up to certain levels comes with a bonus stat, and the bonus stat can be invested into the stat of the player's choice. Equipment slot set offers 2 presets of equipments, which enables a quick swap between the 2 depending on different situations such as combat and hunting. From the UI section under the top status section, players can check quests in progress, party management, and target icons. Store, inventory, spell, menu button, and minimap are in the top right corner. Inventory shows player equipments, consumables, and material items they own. Number of slots is finite, and there's a weight gauge for the items carried. Exceeding the weight gauge can result in disabling natural recovery and ability to attack or cast spells. Minimap provides information on current location and regional propensity. Marked button saves the current location and enables players to move to the location with ease. However, Blessed Teleport Scroll is required to teleport to the marked location. Quick setting, camera view, chatting, and EXP info are on the bottom left corner. Quick setting provides different functions and options for auto hunting. Auto translation function enables language translation to the language of your setting. An auto hunting function and quick slot settings are on the bottom right corner. Quick slots are expandable for a range of items and spells. Click and drag enables the auto use. In Lineage W, there are certain terminologies that represent the Lineage series' unique battle culture and items, and having some prior knowledge can help you enjoy Lineage W even more. There are power groups, including the Blood Pledge, and coalitions fighting for control and peace in Lineage W. Sometimes they come together for a common purpose. The power group that seizes a castle or vested rights to a hunting group, ruling the world of Aden, is called Line. The power group who stands to oppose this line is called the False King. Those who do not fall into either the Line or False King are called neutral. Control is what the Line power group does to maintain their vested rights. It refers to controlling the access to highly efficient hunting ground and some boss raid for other blood pledges. Terminologies for commonly used items often come from the original Lineage title. Vere means the escape scroll or escaping back to the village. Chuksun is a Korean acronym for Blessed Teleport Scroll. Zel is the armor magic scroll used to enchant armors. De means the weapon magic scroll used to enchant weapons. That wraps up the guide on screen UI, battle culture, and glossary of Lineage W. Hope these different functions can you enjoy the battles and the company of other players in Lineage W. Lineage W has 4 classes each with distinctive characteristics. Monarch, also known as Prince, controls the battlefield. This is the only class that can rule the castles in Aden. Knight, with his strength and endurance, fights on the front lines of the battlefield. Elf, perhaps the most versatile class, uses the power of the spirits that inhabit Aden. And there is Mage, the class that can access the most number of spells in Lineage. Let's take a closer look at each of these 4 classes. Monarch, or Prince, may appear to have average ability stats compared to the other classes. However, the true value of Prince shines in big battles, and the bigger the battle is, the brighter the shine is. It can enhance the ability of an entire group in large battles, ranging from a party group and up, and its skills are composed of spells, effective in assessing and commanding the battlefield. Knight is a class with a high level of stamina and physical defense. Naturally, Knights would guard a position or play the role of a tanker when making an advance during a large battle. Its powerful, close combat skill stuns its enemies and keeps them helpless against death. The right composition of its abilities and spells enables Knight class to withstand the attacks from elves and overpower them. However, low resistance against magic keeps Knights vulnerable against mages, and their success in battle is highly dependent on the equipment and the potion. Despite its low level of stamina and defense, Elf manages to check and balance other classes based on its long-range attack advantage. With the right selection of attributes, its close-range attack ability or role as a supporter can be enhanced. 6 different levels of magic are also at its disposal thanks to Earth, Wind, Water, and Fire, the 4 elemental magic. In massive battle, Elf increases the spell accuracy of friendly mages and at the same time blocks the spell of enemy mages and attacks from the range to keep them in check. Mage renders the heaviest firepower and brings a demise to the enemy with its critical attack. Wide area magic makes its wide area hunting easy. Its Turn Undead spell enables mages to destroy undeads instantly. In massive battles, it neutralizes the enemy attack with debuff skills and heals the friendly as a supportive unit. It has an advantage over Knights with low level of magic defense, but is vulnerable against elves attacking from range. This concludes the class introduction. We hope that you will choose the right class for you and find your glorious victory in all the battles that lie ahead. Have you heard of the Blood Pledge? Lineage W's Blood Pledge is similar to guilds or clans from other games in terms of its role, but there are many different components which make the Blood Pledge stand out against the rest. On this episode, we are covering the A through Z of the Blood Pledge system, starting from creating one, joining one, and a whole lot more. Only the class of Monarch in level 20 or higher can create a Blood Pledge. To create a blood pledge, players need to put down the name of the blood pledge, the conditions to join, and a brief introduction on Create Blood Pledge page. By selecting the blood pledge insignia, the process is complete. In order to join a blood pledge, players must achieve level 20 or higher, just the same to create one. Players can see the list of blood pledges on the current server from the blood pledge page. Search for the blood pledge of the players' desire and click Join Now or send a request to join. Once players join the blood pledge, the blood oath can be elevated via blood pledge donation, and contribution level obtained from hunting and various features become available accordingly. And these features are unique to Lineage W. Special features of the blood pledge can assist character growth in different combats. Blood oath can decide which direction the blood pledge will take in the future. Blood oath can advance with the contributions from the members' hunting and donations, and the various features of the blood pledge can be enhanced to provide benefits for all members of the blood pledge. The efforts of all members is the source of nutrition for the growth of the blood pledge. Insignia upgrade can provide enhancement of ability for each member of the blood pledge. Insignia is available at the blood pledge store once the blood oath is advanced further, and can be purchased with honor coins. Insignia can be worn only when a player belongs to a blood pledge and can be upgraded. Honor coin can be obtained from blood pledge attendants and from strengthening the blood oath. Next is the blood pledge craft. Items on the blood pledge craft list can be made with necessary materials collected by the members. Once completed, items can be rented out to the members. This concludes Lineage W's Blood Pledge introduction. We hope that you find your glorious victory using different features of the Blood Pledge. In Lineage W, players explore magnificent plots and different stories hidden across Aden. There is the main quest, where each character naturally gets to experience Aden. Regional quest can be assigned from NPCs within a particular region while exploring different parts of Aden. Mission quests offer various rewards for completing them. Achievement quests can only be completed once while playing Lineage W, and there are various other types of quests. Main quests can be received and executed organically while playing Lineage W, but players may have to navigate to a specific region to carry out a regional quest. Mission is a repeated quest on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, depending on its nature. Completing quests consistently would mean obtaining various commodities and items for the character growth, so we encourage players to participate. Achievement quests can be achieved only once for each character. Various and worthwhile rewards are awaiting, but the difficulty does increase per play progress, so players need to check the progress of achievement periodically. Additionally, there's Emblem Request, which offers special coins as a reward. Emblem quests can be received from the request bulletin in each village. Upon completing a request, players can collect the Emblem Adepardieu as a reward, and the Emblem Adepardieu can be traded for special item via certain NPCs. However, to trade for a rare item, one must have a high reputation with the NPC, so players need to pay attention to manage the reputation level with NPCs while playing. Next, let's talk about the request system unique to Lineage W related to the emblem quests. For any emblem quest difficult to clear, players can hire another player to clear the quest via request. The character making a request is called the client, and the character carrying out the request is called the executor. Client can register a request via request bulletin in a village. When registering a request, the player can decide whether to disclose the client and how much of a reward to be given for completing the request. The reward can be paid with diamonds. The executor, for completing the quest on behalf of the client, can receive the reward in the designated amount by the client. Lastly, there are requests that change depending on the weather in Lineage W. Weather can change throughout the day in the world of Aden. Under a special weather at a specific region, players can stumble upon a hidden quest related to the weather, so please beware while exploring Aden. This concludes the introduction on Lineage W's quest and request. We hope that you get to experience the narrative of Aden written in blood through the quests presented to you along the way.